I don't know. Twitch has been weird with ads lately.
Ads are weird.
I wouldn't know anyways for reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, in your case, I'm actually subbed, but I wouldn't know regardless of that.
Wait, why is my camera... Hold on.
I could hop on Twitch and sub. I should do that.
There we
Where's
go.
my salty Joe?
Camera's weird. I need to go shut the door.
These subbles. This one.
Door shut. Now we can actually talk about what was going on, because we're actually live and not just me. Yay! Use your Prime subs. I can't use it on my own channel, Alex.
Look, if there's anyone else watching, which there's apparently 4 people watching. Which I think is yourself, me, and Sean.
Myself only one, because I only count as one because of my my tablet, and then you and Sean, and I don't know who the last is. Oh, well, there we go.
Nightbot. Oh, there it is.
Christian is among us.
They're subbed. Well, now there's 5 people.
Oh gosh. Ow. Dang.
There was a mysterious watcher among us.
Nightbot?
Nightbot doesn't count.
Yeah, bots don't count.
Highly doubt it's C. Anyways,
But, yep.
what happened this time?
We're related to Goblin.
Yeah, y'all
That is
were
one of
related
the
to
things
Goblin.
we did.
Mosh
got-
did not enjoy me throwing the
Destroyed.
holy symbol into the fire.
No, Lamashtu did not.
Can't imagine why.
But yes, you took the time, reconnoitered, and we're going to head back to Oleg's for totally not obvious reasons. Totally not.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of check in.
Just gotta make sure everything's fine. After leaving for like 2 days.
Do.
Well, we were bringing back some more radishes for Svetlana, remember?
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was totally the reason why.
That's a legit reason why.
That was the given reason.
Not totally to just make my life a little easier, as well as your own.
We don't believe in that.
We don't do things to make your life easy, you know that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I'm a player or a GM. My life is never easy with this group.
Oh goodness.
How dare you say such things?
Are you insulted by the truth?
Oh.
And Bryce, I feel your pain. You know this.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, travel back. Because we ended the evening after reconnoitering and running into the goblin that is now dead.
Oh yes.
D-E-D.
DED dead. And so we're gonna head back to Oleg's. Trip is pretty simple. Nothing major happens there.
We're pretty familiar with it at this point.
Yep.
I will reconnoitered it, which I think we have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've only... Yep, you have reconnoitered. This one is, I believe, reconnoitered. It's not just reconnoitered, it's mapped.
Yeah, I successfully mapped it.
Yeah, so it...
This
So
one's reconnoitered. This
We didn't
one's
worry
mapped.
about mapping Oleg's
Oleg's.
trading post because it's
It's
open
trading post.
plains
Yep.
with a trading post.
Gotta do our reconnoitering and mapping.
Stupid pings all over. Yeah, and as you head back into Oleg's...
Absolutely nothing happened.
Yeah, totally. Hi, Coco.
Hi, Valerie.
Coco. They are not trying to meet you right now.
We're always trying to meet Coco. What are you talking about?
Come here. Gotcha. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You're coming up here. Since you want the attention so badly, you get to come up onto the lap and actually get attention. Yes. Uh-huh. Because this is totally what you want. Totally.
Don't threaten her with a good time.
And she's just like, this is not what I intended.
Yep. This is not what you wanted. And this is what you get. Uh-huh.
You want attention?
You want attention? Well, here's the attention.
I can't
Anyway.
handle the attention.
Meanwhile, my dog's just like, I'm in my bed. I'm not moving.
Yeah. That's the one problem with having an Aussie. They are nothing but piles of give attention.
I mean, my dog used to be. It's more to do with his age.
Yeah, that's fair.
No doggo. To Oleg.
Yep.
What could happen to us at Oleg's?
At Oleg's, you find a kind of slightly older gentleman hanging around. He looks to be kind of wearing some sort of priesthood robes and is currently just relaxing, enjoying a meal.
Interesting.
I go give Svetlana the two turnips.
Okay.
That's what would make sense.
Yep.
I don't know who this is. Just a random guy at a trader.
Why is it showing? is not party. Why are you showing up in the party?
What does that all show up in the party?
No, it has knock knock on the as one of the
Just 'cause-
characters.
Yeah.
Because he was made with a player character sheet and is
I have configured him to
currently owned by us. It's probably just because he's owned by the players right now.
probably.
Though even then, I don't know why he does and the backups don't then.
Huh.
Maybe because he has a token in a scene.
There we go. It's because you are owners and active. I don't know, but I just removed ownership and he went away.
Oof.
Yep, he went away all right.
As you kind of turn into turnips, Svetlana is appreciative of it, and this gentleman kind of turns to you and goes, "Oh, you must be the group I've heard about. Hello, my name is Jihad."
Hello there.
Hello. What have you heard about us?
Well, Oleg and Svetlana here are kind of discussing your charter and the fact that you're going to be starting a it sounds like starting a country here soon.
I mean, that appears to be the idea.
So saw a possibility.
Are you? I take it you're going out and about into the lands to kind of find a good place to settle down.
Goal?
Did
Well-
you have a suggestion of a place?
Not so much a suggestion of a place, but have you by chance found any derelict temples in the area?
Don't believe so.
Don't recall a derelict temple.
I mean, unless they were very derelict.
He kind of sits there for a moment and thinks, goes, "Well, I've heard on my travels here, I've heard some rumors about a couple of lost temples to Lord Aristel in the area. I wish to track them down and potentially even restore them if they're in a potential state to do so. But, well, this land's what it is. I know it is not safe to travel on my own." And so,
That is fair.
I was, having heard kind of your exploits, being able to take down the bandits in the area, I was curious if you would be willing to just, keep an eye out, maybe do check some more quiet areas to see if you can find one or two.
See no reason not to help a follower of Aristil.
I see no problem to help you.
And it would be notable that her comment there was slightly pointed.
Mm-hmm.
Eyebrow raised, but nothing else. Actually, I might. Air still common knowledge, or no?
Let me double check.
Isn't he core 20?
I
think
think
so.
he is. But let me just double check.
Even if he isn't, I'm pretty sure that I would know about him on account of being a druid.
He is an Inner Sea God, so probably.
Probably common. Okay.
Let me get to the 2E page and not. Yeah, he is a core 20, so you would just kind of naturally recognize him, I would say.
Okay.
If you want to know more information, you would need to recall knowledge. But it is a familiar name.
I just familiar name. That's all I know.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't really follow the gods and know what they are,
That's fair.
I would assume that Lena, being a druid, despite following the green belt, would definitely know of Aristil, though.
yes, yeah. If you have, I would say, if you are somewhat religious of nature, you would have a general idea about Aristil. If you want like specifics, it would become a recall knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
There's me who's just like, the name sounds familiar. What is he the god of again? I was gonna look at the markers and this, but I'm not gonna do that now.
Aristil is known as Old Deadeye. Is a god of the inner sea. Is considered one of the good gods. Eschewing crusades and other adventures, Aristil watches over those who devote their lives to family and community. He's primarily an agricultural deity, specifically focusing on the aspects of nature that either can be tamed or are of use to his followers. His domain encompasses plants and animals that farmers, hunters, and ranchers deal with in their everyday lives.
I was so hoping that he would get a nat 1.
that would have been funny. Don't get me wrong, that would have been funny.
Go to some other random Inner Sea god and start reading it.
So that's kind of what Aristil's over. Family, farming, hunting, and trade.
I'm trying to. Okay.
And he'll kind of go. I wouldn't be surprised if it is found kind of in more of the woodland area. Just given the nature of this land and the nature of Aristil, that would make the most sense to me, anyways.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
Of course, if you are able to find this and give info about it, of course I will figure out some way to compensate you. Unfortunately, as you can see, I am but a poor wandering follower right now.
I think Aristil is a good influence to have on our kingdom once we make it anyways. Whatever government we choose.
Fair enough. So basically, it's up to you if you want to keep the conversation going, because otherwise it's going to kind of just peter off, because he's just like, thank you. Doesn't really seems to be more willing to kind of just keep to himself at this point. His now that his big concern is out there and someone is willing to help out.
I don't think Lena would really particularly have a reason to continue conversation. He's not a horse.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
I'm sorry. That's just...
I would continue the song, but I know how the rest goes, and I kind of. This is a PG stream of some sort.
We're marked for mature
Family
audiences.
friendly, at
I
least.
was gonna say, oh goodness.
And I wonder how it is that you're the one responding with that, Steve, when you're also the one who suggests health potion waterboarding, which is not exactly
Because this is America. Health potion waterboarding is like TV 14, but the rest of the lyrics of Amazing Horse is like M rated.
Okay then.
Oh no, you might need a VPN to listen to it in Utah.
Yeah, no kidding. But
A vibropotency network, yes. Special type of ritual.
anyways,
Shall we go into the woods and look for this temple?
it is only about halfway through the day, so it's your choice if you want to stay for the rest of the day or to head out again immediately.
I know the woods wasn't our immediate plan, but we had to survey it anyways.
Let you guys decide what you want to do.
I mean,
It's
That-
not rashes.
point we probably stay the night and then head back out for the exploration we were gonna do.
Yeah.
Sounds
Suppose.
good.
Perfect. Sounds good.
I have no concerns, so
I have only concerns.
I mean, I have tons of concerns with this group, but I also have a Coco just wandering about. Alright, so you stay the night. It's a peaceful night. Not much. Small idle chatter with the members. As you kind of chat around, Keston kind of goes, by the way, with your journey through, did you by chance run into a man named Falgrim?
Oh,
Don't think so.
I don't recall that name.
Okay, fair enough. He's just someone I am trying to hunt down.
in the figurative sense or the literal sense.
Either or.
Yeah.
The man was a mercenary who worked with us, but he ended up robbing us and then fled into the Greenbelt area, as far as we're aware. While I would prefer he returned alive, if he is dead, it is what it is.
Well, I guess. I mean, I'm not exactly going to say we'll send him this way. If we happen to find him while we're already heading back, I guess we can take him.
Sounds good. And after that, he goes kind of back to idle chatter, and the evening goes by.
I want to say like an hour and a half later, Lena would just kind of randomly pop back over to him. Hey, if just to confirm, if we come across him and we don't have the opportunity to send him back here alive, better to leave him roaming or no?
Hmm. I would rather confirmation of his death than to leave him alive at this point.
Understood.
Oh gosh.
Well, he is a robber, so
That is true. It's just
Our job was to get rid of bandits.
true. Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's just basically, yeah, it was like an hour and a half later, and then the thought occurred to her.
mm-hmm. Next morning comes around, unless there's any other chatter that wants to happen. Anyone think of anything they want to potentially get purchased, etc.
I have my armor
Alright,
now.
check Christian sheet.
What do you mean? I have armor. I got the
I
armor
mean,
last time.
I'd love to make some stuff +1, but
I think
Oh.
you.
I
I
do
think
need
your
to sell the
reaction
hide armor.
specifically saying, "What do you mean you've got armor?" kind of answers what I mean.
you got good armor.
I do need to sell the
He
hide
has
armor.
acceptable armor now. He has the same AC as me now.
If you want to do some sales and whatnot, you can, or you can just hold on until a little later. When
Well, I'm encumbered while holding the side armor, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I am now tied for the lowest AC and have the lowest HP. I'm safe.
Forgot how. Wasn't there a button to just quick sell? Oh well.
no,
I guess it was quick buy.
Though I guess technically speaking, the animal companions still have lower HP than me. And the same AC.
sounds about
But
right.
they barely have lower.
Mm-hmm. Is it just good to add the 2 gold and delete the hide armor, or
Yeah. You're selling, so it's sell for half its worth.
half? Okay, fair. So 1 gold.
Yep.
And then delete you. I'm no longer over encumbered.
At some point, Lena will just kind of read through some of Tartuk's personal journal. Because I still have that.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
Tartuk, not.
I don't have a kukuri.
I'm not giving him that respect. Tartuk.
I have 2 kukuris.
You know
I have
what?
things
You know-
to sell.
You do have things you could sell.
I played a little bit of the game pre whatever we're at, and I fully agree.
I need to sell
Oh,
these
God.
kukuri.
Let me see what.
I don't really have anything else to sell, and I'm just well. I need to find a blacksmith at some point.
We all need to find. Okay, you and I really need to find a blacksmith.
I was supposed to say it's like I need my glaive plus 1.
So, Alex, if
and
you want
then-
to sell both those kukuri, you can add 6
I get
silver.
silver. Woo!
Yep,
I get myself 6 whole
silver.
silver.
Yeah, I don't personally. I don't particularly care about a blacksmith.
Oh, I'm
I
I'm
would
be like,
love
hey, Lita, do
to-
you want your mace back? It's heavy.
Plus 1 a short bow.
I mean, if you really need me to hold it because it's too heavy for you, I can take it back. I don't care.
Oh yeah, I have this plus 1 composite
I guess it
longbow.
is-
We
well,
should
oh, I
store
forgot.
that. I'm gonna.
I'm not really gonna use it.
I mean, you can use if there's things you want to keep but don't want to carry. Oleg would be willing to kind of store stuff for you.
We have a wagon.
Don't we have a wagon?
Yes.
We do have a wagon. I have my
Oh, this is
wagon.
a
Let's
wagon.
go.
And the wagon's being stored at Oleg's. So he is
That's
storing stuff
fine.
for you.
How
How'd that
convenient.
work?
So,
But at this
well,
point, we can take the wagon with us.
We
Where'd the
could.
mace
We
go?
have the horses.
the mace just disappeared out of my
Inventory.
inventory.
Do you really want to try to move a wagon through forest with no paths?
Maybe.
I mean, who said we were
Doable.
going through the forest on the way back down?
We'll throw that in there.
Got to deal with hills, but forests, we just go this way.
I could use a rapier instead of a long sword.
Well, that's why I'm also asked which way do you guys want to go at this point, because there's the explore the forest more for potentially trying to find this hidden potential hidden
I
temple.
want to do
There's
that
the
eventually, but we did have the specific path that we wanted to do for reconnoitering that and exploring that, since they're gonna kind of want an answer on where we're setting up our capital soon-ish.
mm-hmm.
I want to do that first.
We were gonna do.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Not building the capital first.
Yep.
Head to Old Sycamore.
All right.
Potentially explore up this river area if we want to.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense, but
But that was the
Oh,
other
hey,
thing
what
too,
if we
was
find some toilet
you're
better?
gonna take time to also just try to potentially find places where you could set up a capital. So
We have lots to do.
yes.
It's wonderful. It's wonderfully awful. That's the correct answer.
Awfully wondrous.
Oh, there's a spot of wetlands. A little bit of wetlands at the side
Mm-hmm.
of the greenbelt zone. We could totally go check out the wetland. Wetlands are traditionally actually okay spots for settlements.
I mean,
That flood
New Orleans doesn't
constantly.
fold. New Orleans is still around.
For a few more
Oh.
years.
Oh my goodness.
Which will
Well,
be gone first, New Orleans or the entire state of Florida?
that's always the question, isn't it?
What's Florida?
Strangely.
Oh,
Hmm.
I was
another.
making a joke.
Yeah, I need to get my pictures reset up. Another picture fell during the day. Another couple pictures fell during the day. Yeah, I definitely need to get my pictures redone.
You need stronger things holding them.
Yeah, they see I thought that command hooks would work, but these frames are like double what a command hook's supposed to be able to hold.
See, Coco just went, "You're ignoring me for too long."
Of course she did.
So she had to
Oh,
wrap around in
nuts.
front of you to make sure that you saw her.
Oh no, it was drop the toy again, so I know that the toy is there. I failed.
Were you going for out the door?
Yeah, but I was trying to do it off the camera,
Mm-hmm.
so. You know I'm in the
Bit.
middle of something, right?
Yeah, that's why she needs your attention now.
Right?
Would she need your attention so badly otherwise?
She always needs my attention.
But would it be as badly if you weren't busy?
Yes.
Fair enough.
But anyway. So, which route are you guys going to take? And are you going to take the wagon or leave it? Because I would say if you take the wagon, you're actually going to slow yourself down.
Sycamore and up the river.
Me.
I don't mind taking the wagon, but at the same time, if we're gonna come back anyway, then. But
It's
if
your
we're going-
wagon, that's up to you.
Yeah, but if the party wants to keep a good pace, I think I'd be up for bringing the wagon as long as we're not going like through forest and stuff.
We have a
Fine.
fair bit of hills that we'll be on.
That is
Is worth
fair.
noting. Regardless, I think since we've already fully mapped the radish patch, swing around this way.
Yeah.
And we
Sounds
could
good.
go up and. This is plains?
Plains
I'm
at
not.
the edge of a forest.
I'm not
I don't know.
questioning half the what it's labeled as. So
Like 2/3 forest plains.
We do not question the adventure path.
It do what it do.
We do not look the adventure horse in the mouth. Thank you.
The adventure horse. Ooh.
We're going back to that song.
No, that was an amazing horse. This is the
Yes.
adventure horse. It is a horse with no name.
Are you saying the adventure isn't amazing?
Not always.
But you can get sweet lemonade.
Yeah.
You better not show me how that's made.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, because you're going off the beaten path, I would say wagons would actually slow things down. So if you want to be able to still keep your current movement pace around, I would say the wagon needs to stay for now. Now, if you wanted to like
Probably
bring it, if you're planning to pick a spot and later on to be like a base camp for exploration purposes, then I could see bringing the wagon along to kind of act as like a storage and central base camp point. But
I mean, we might wind up finishing off clearing out the misfits of whatever their name was.
Mitflits.
Let's.
Mitflits. we might wind up clearing those the rest of the way out if we wind up liking the old sycamore area. At which point we don't really want to leave the wagon just sitting at the top of the tree unattended. Well, okay, Mochi would be there, but
That's fair.
mostly
Alright.
unattended.
We can leave the wagon and just come back for it when we find the capital then.
Even though it is a thing on wheels, having that
It's a
thing,
big thing on wheels.
it's a big thing on wheels, trying to go over very not crushed grasslands and rocks and potholes and who knows what else. So,
Is there
You know what?
anything I want to leave in the wagon?
I almost forgot. I also need to buy a new horse.
Do
If
you?
they have one.
you have one again.
We took one from.
Oh wait,
the
yeah, you're
extras
right.
from the fort. I got it to agree.
Oxen. Gosh, dang it! What was the other guy's name? Ox and the other guy are staying behind.
Yeah.
Why don't I have Ox and the other guy on my list? Like, anyway. Come back to this. Other guy. What's his name for now?
Akiros?
Yes, you.
Akiros. There we go. I forgot. Literally forgot to put those two in my notes.
Yeah? Really?
Absolutely. I don't really have much that I can just leave behind. Like I could have less knives with me, I guess, but
I'm kind of stuck in a spot where it's like the mace is helpful because you know what? Actually, I can just use strength on
Especially
a rapier anyway, right?
I mean, technically yes. I don't think anything requires you to use dex on a finesse weapon.
No,
It's
it's
an option.
It's an option.
It allows the option to be there.
I'll ask if Haru wanted to use it or not.
I'm good enough with this longsword.
Okay, cool. Because I remembered that the big problem with the mace is it's bludgeoning, and I need either piercing or slashing to get the best value. So the mace will be on the wagon instead. Okay.
At that point, it's a +1 weapon. If none of us are gonna use it, we either want to see if we can get the rune extracted or sell it.
Well, that's the plan, but we don't have anyone to do that in the trading post, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could ask Oleg if he can, if while we're away, he can send it into town to have it extracted.
I guess we got some. A number
Well,
of items
because at that
turned.
point, you're all because you also have to have the same person moving the rune onto whatever else you want it on. So,
Hmm.
is it how worth is it to send
True.
it out to just get it back on a runestone?
All right, Don, how far are you away from being able to just move runes for us?
Goodness.
It is the correct answer.
There's no real hard rules on that, is there?
Magical crafting.
It'd just be magical crafting.
And I think there is
What a
a
coincidence.
level based on
The rune itself.
Yeah.
Rune's level, probably, yeah. Well, what a coincidence. I happen to have magical crafting.
Oh no. 'Cause you could. I'd love for you to move this +1 rune from a longbow to a short bow. That would be
let me
awesome.
double check the rules here.
So that would be within
the etching
level,
process.
yeah.
You can transfer runes between two items. This uses the craft activity. You must be able to craft magical items. You can either move one rune from one item to another or swap a rune. To swap, the runes must be both fundamental or both property. If an item can have 2 or more property runes, you decide which runes to swap. Blah blah blah. The DC for crafting check to transfer a rune is determined by the item level of the rune being transferred, and the price of the transfer is 10% of the rune's price, unless transferring from a rune stone, which is free.
We do have a rune stone.
Yes, but to transfer to a rune stone still costs.
Yeah.
Basically, you can't avoid the cost of the 10% to transfer.
Unless you find a rune stone.
That already has.
It already has it.
Yeah.
We have a +1 weapon potency rune stone in our party
Well,
sheet. So we did
know-
find one.
You know what we should do before we leave? We should transfer all the random junk in the party stash
The cart.
either to someone's inventory or the cart. We have an unusual object that we don't know what is still.
Well, that's because we can't roll it.
Yeah.
I
No,
used
we
to
should
think
put
that
it
no
on
one
I say we put that in the cart, even though it doesn't have any bulk.
We can put bolts in
you-
there. Leaf barrels can go there.
As you guys
You
are
can shoot
kind
the
of
spell potions.
moving stuff around, Jihad goes, "Oh, well, that's some interesting magical items you got there."
Huh? Magical items?
You know what this is?
I don't know what it is, but I might be able to figure it out.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you could tell us what it is. Nice.
I'm taking the rations.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. He's just a PC that can just cast spells.
Need some health potions.
I mean, would you like to take a look and tell us what it is?
Sure,
If you know.
I can take a look.
We'll stay a while and listen.
Shh.
We do, in fact, have a weapon potency +1 rune.
We have a-
Mhm.
We can get
So that
one
one
rune
is free.
+1 for free.
Let's see. You're
It's okay, you can put it on my hand crossbow.
I'd rather put it on my short bow. Or my other short bow.
He takes a little
Oh,
bit of
goodness.
time and does some looking into it and goes, "Huh. This looks to be some dust of disappearance."
Which
that do?
is...
Hold on. You use the dust and it effectively just casts invisibility for a short period of time.
Which does...
I assume it makes you invisible.
I mean, yeah.
Which means...
We know see you. Like you know see get see. Or sorry,
Ah, that makes
people
more
know
sense.
see you.
Did you get hit on the head?
You know, get
Maybe I
seen.
did bonk my head on the wagon.
I was talking to him, but it's a fair question for both of you.
Look, I just wanted to make sure, perfectly sure, I don't cast that kind of magic at all.
You don't cast any magic at all.
I mean,
I have a spell.
I felt like invisibility would be a grammar thing, not.
You think that's a word in everyday conversation?
I
I
mean,
think we've gotten to the part
maybe?
where
Have-
some people are just being difficult.
have you never had your
Oh, gosh,
parents
this is
cover
good.
their face and say, "You can't see me, I'm invisible"? Jeez.
Well, it's usually just the first part of that, not the second part.
I was half expecting you to respond that your parents were dead.
Oh god.
Haru has living parents.
Laylee has living pants too. I think this is.
I don't think Lena even knows if her parents are alive, and she doesn't really care.
At this point, it becomes more of a I don't know if my parents are alive, and I don't particularly I mildly care.
Put the lock of green hair bound with red twine in the
Yep.
wagon.
Ah, yes.
Was there anything else you wanted to potentially get identified now while you have a chance?
I don't think we had anything else unidentified.
That's it.
Did you
We
get
got the stick of poking.
I was gonna say, did you get
Oh,
the stick of poking figured out?
Yeah, that got figured out.
I believe
Took
we
a while.
did.
It took a while, but we did get the stick of poking. We got the stag's helm
Yeah, I did figure out the stag's helm after a few tries.
Yep.
on me. Well, you know what? The flask of wine should be in the wagon.
What? Oh, yeah. What the religious symbol of God's right? I don't know. I'm assuming that's not.
Or
Your
random
book.
sense of the war could be there.
I mean, read. No, that's fair.
Okay, so am I making a craft check to move something?
I
Or
should-
what?
We
The
have a
question is, what
single
are we putting the
potency
plus
rune.
1 on?
Also,
Right.
how are people's healing potion reserves right now?
Well, I may have just taken 3 because I had 0.
I have 2 lesser ones.
2 lesser ones, yes.
Okay. So each
Hi,
of us
Coco.
takes one of them from the party stash.
Oh, I
For the
get
most
another
part, too.
one. Admittedly, I had like 4, then I went to 0.
I wonder why.
Giant centipede.
I had like
This is the correct answer.
I had like 7 and I
yes,
went to 2.
Coco.
How do I just grab? Okay, never mind. I don't have to worry about grabbing just one anymore.
When you dragged it, it
Dragon.
asked you how many.
So I saw there were 7. I'm like, I'll take 3 because I know everyone has 1 at least.
Yep.
That's at least enough for everyone to kind of get close. Oh, the
So-
wagon needs to have the copper,
Yeah.
obviously.
It to ask again for Steve is who would want the potency rune on their weapon?
I would.
Okay, so I'm making a crafting check then. I'm putting it on your bow.
On Avo, I have 2. Don't ask why.
So
I don't.
it's a weird. The rules are weird because crafting would be creating something from nothing means it takes a couple days, but moving a rune doesn't give like a time frame of how long it's supposed to take.
Well, normally it would take based off of the value, but moving it from a rune stone, the value is 0, so I think you can just move it.
Yeah, as
It's
long
a
as
level 2 DC. 'Cause +1 runes are level 2.
That would go in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you just have to make the
I don't think
DC
they
and
take any
then
time. I think it just moves.
you can just move it basically.
Yep.
And Alex, you're not gonna take that +1 composite longbow?
Can't use a longbow while mounted.
That's fair.
Yeah, but what about when you choose to get off the mount occasionally?
The short bow is fine.
You let's see.
Neat,
You
23.
definitely succeed.
There's such a long range that you can do with it, though.
You are not incorrect.
And
Woohoo.
only a long range you can do with it.
Yeah, I'd rather just take the 60 foot that doesn't have volley.
What do you want? You? You're
The
poking
lesser
60 foot.
antidote that I have... I'm pretty sure we got it after the giant centipede. It would have been very useful during it.
Oh,
Part of like, I have to.
this is what you're doing now?
It's at some point I was going to use those to get their recipes.
That's fair. Those would go to
So,
Dawn.
If Don wants to take both of those, then that's fine.
Because then you can make them later.
Who has a significant amount of carrying capacity left?
I've got a
Not
good
I.
amount.
All right, Haru can carry the special ingredients. That way we have everything with bulk at least moved.
Hello, I'm at 5 bulk and 9 light of my 9 encumbrance.
I'm at 3 bulk and 9 light of my 5 encumbrance.
I'm at 9
So my
light
Straight
and
backpack's
9.
kills.
only of 2 of 4 capacity. Also, I'm holding
Right,
6
8 and
tents
6.
for some reason.
I think 6 tents. What? Hold up. What?
He's holding everyone's tent.
He's not holding everyone's
Or
tent,
He's holding more
Holy-
than everyone's tent.
because I've got my own tent.
just have 6.
You-
I have
Bad
6.
roll.
I don't
You
remember.
probably picked them all up when you raided the.
He probably randomly looted them without even looking at what he looted.
Oh,
Oh,
I think it was from when you raided the bandits' forward
So many
camp.
tents.
Oh gosh.
Just sell the tents. It's fine.
I'm gonna keep 1. I might
Oh,
have to
yeah,
keep 3.
keep your- Oh, why would you keep 3?
In case Laylee and Dawn need 1.
I assume they came here with tents.
I have a bedroll.
Do you
And if
have
they
I
tents?
didn't,
roll.
that's their own fault.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, I also have a
Question.
soiled bag. So
You
I
really
think
shouldn't
I'm
put it on your
making out.
bag.
The question is,
not gonna ask
do you
questions.
have a tent?
No.
You don't have a tent?
No.
No.
Alright, well let me put
I have a bedroll. That's it.
2 tents into the wagon.
I-
You guys can take those.
I want to put this into perspective a little
Oh
bit.
my goodness.
They have been soaked so many nights now.
I
then.
know.
I would be putting them in a tent.
I thought I had one, but I don't.
Free
Well,
shower.
put in the
yeah.
wagon now.
I'm kidding.
You can take a tent from the wagon.
And I
Oh,
will sell
God.
Are
3
these
for
pup
4
tents or
silver apiece.
full tents?
Pup tents.
Okay.
Mine's a pup tent that I bought before this entire campaign started.
That's why I had to
I'm gonna
ask,
go
because if they're full tents, then you had the ability to have basically the entire party in a single tent the entire time.
You know
Which
what?
is a tent?
I've decided something. Oh, actually, let me check something because I think
How much is a tent and how heavy is a 4-person tent? 1 bulk for 5 gold. I could buy a tent for all of us.
you could buy a pavilion tent. Your point?
I could buy a floating tent.
I don't think you need a floating tent.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I need a floating tent?
I don't think you
Tent
can just
doesn't float, it's
just
it's
straight
on-
buy a
float on
floating
water.
tent right now, Alex.
I have enough gold. It's only item level 2.
Yes.
We don't have access to a settlement
Just-
that
Because
is.
it's settlement with item level 2.
Yes.
Basically, a level 0 or level -1 settlement right now. Yes.
They would have a 4-person tent then. I could buy one of those. And carry that. And then we don't need to carry tents. Unless we want to.
Wrong one.
Yeah, our tents will all be past tents.
But at the same time, why even bother when all 4 of us could just have a pup tent?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna take my 12 silver then.
You do that. I didn't realize this was going to turn into a shopping trip today, but here we are.
Yeah.
It's turning into an inventory management day because I pointed out that we really, really needed to settle the party inventory,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's done.
which I
have a
don't think
+1
you're
bow.
complaining about
No.
because that's been needing done.
Laylee
It
can
has.
also always take the +1 composite longbow and have a ranged weapon.
Not ranged weapon. It's called spirit.
Oh, magic.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's called magic.
Also, we have Lindsay here with us, so we can give her her 1 copper piece from the party stash. That's her cut.
It's so terrible.
You
Huh?
could.
That'll put her at 1 gold and 1. She also has consumables.
Also, we should invite her to come along with us for exploring for where to set up our capital.
You definitely could do that.
Because that's actually genuinely reasonable.
We no longer have a weapon potency rune that has been used.
And there
We
goes
do
Coco.
have an empty runestone.
You do have an empty
So I hope you
runestone.
didn't just. I hope you didn't just totally delete it.
I did totally delete it.
Gosh,
Well, it wouldn't be an empty runestone then, would it?
It would be. The runestone doesn't crumble just because you remove the rune from it.
We'd have just runestone.
Yep.
It would change its identity to this.
Still worth 3 gold pieces.
It does say when it's transferred, it's destroyed on the runestone here.
Transfer from the runestone to another object. Yeah, it does actually say that.
Hmm.
Which is funny because you can swap runes according to the rules, but I guess if you don't leave a rune on it, it just gets destroyed. Actually, technically speaking, from how that's worded, if you swap runes, which there are specific rules for, then it's still cracks and gets destroyed because you still transferred the rune from the runestone to another object.
Yeah.
I don't think that's intentional, though. Yeah, I guess
so.
the runestone would have been destroyed.
Which is just weird because runes are weird in how they mechanically work for
But the
crafting.
ideal is you don't want to make them because they're cost money to make because you have to buy the runestone and then also.
Yeah,
all
so
the
why do
stuff
they
goes with it.
exist?
Yeah, I
Treasure.
don't know why a runestone exists other than treasure.
But
Treasure.
in lore, why do they exist?
Also, like,
In
how-
lore, technically, because that's where you put the rune, because you can just make the rune without putting it on anything.
yeah, but like, how does a
Like Master
swap
Runestone.
work? If you're doing a swap, that would require you to have a runestone in theory, unless magical crafting just basically picks the runes off the items and moves them. It's one of those, the lore isn't fully there of how it works. And so it's not clear.
Mm-hmm.
Of item A and I put it on item B.
Because mechanically, based on the rules, you don't need a runestone to swap runes between 2 items.
Because I'm able to take the runes off
And
item
also,
A. and put it on
mechanically,
item B.
according to the rules, you can swap the rune on a runestone with the rune on the item, and the runestone. I mean, technically speaking, from how it says it on the runestone would then crumble.
Yeah. Which, that doesn't seem right either.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that's just a.
Oversight.
They clarified the rules in remaster, but then forgot some of the text on the runestone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because you can just get blank runestones, too.
But it means it costs 3 gold pieces effectively to store it somewhere other than an item temporarily.
Yes.
Which, you know, alternatively, you could just place the rune on like a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But
sure, it's
then-
free to transfer off of a rune stone, but it's not free to put it onto the rune stone. So,
Hmm.
like,
Yeah.
from an economic standpoint, rune stones are just pure loss.
Actually, well, but it's 10% cost to move it. The runes at that price point, a rune stone is cheaper than a +1 rune to move. Because 10% of 35 gold is 3 gold, 5 silver. So it's 5 silver more to just move it than it is to buy a rune stone, put it on, and move it.
But moving it to the runestone still costs that 3 gold, 5 silver, regardless.
But you would have to
Plus the
do
3
it
gold for
twice,
the runestone.
theoretically, is the point there. That's fair.
Okay, fair enough.
Because moving to a runestone still costs the money. Moving off a runestone does not. Based on how the wording is. DC crafting check to transfer a rune is determined by item level of the rune being transferred. The price is 10%, unless transferring from a runestone, which is free. So, yeah.
It's got to be something to do with creating a new rune, theoretically.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird. I could technically buy a new shield.
Which I don't think there's actually any rules for creating a rune,
No.
and therefore,
It's
theoretically, maybe in lore, the rune stone is actually required to create a rune.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one, on that.
That's
Hmm.
that's the best explanation for them existing. It's just, yeah, when the runes are first created, they are specifically requiring a rune stone, and therefore, it's the cheapest way, because either way you have to have one. But
You can just craft runes. They're just magical items
true.
with
But here's the question.
Yeah.
So you can craft a rune of whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but can you craft a magical weapon for example, with +1 potency rune already on it? I don't think you can.
I mean, technically, theoretically, you can. I say theoretically because the cost would just be the cost of all them things added together, and then since it's a magic item, your magical crafting.
But theoretically, it's not actually a magical item so much as it's a item that has magic applied after.
Well, but the item, I believe, gains the traits of the rune. So, like, it becomes magical. Like, the end result is a magical item. Like, a +1 dagger is a magical item.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, runes make items magical. Otherwise they are not a magical item. Effectively,
But
in
the
this
point,
game.
the point I'm making is that because the rune makes it magical, you can't make it as a magical item. You You make the item, and then you apply the rune to make it magical.
You're saying you have to craft 2 different items. When I would agree there.
And therefore, it would actually require you to make it on a rune stone initially.
Well, if you if you already have the item, you can craft the rune onto the item as the crafting. You just need somewhere to etch the rune onto.
Yep, because there is a separate etching process one. So, yeah, there's no good reason then.
Yeah, the
I guess it's purely for selling customization to adventurers.
yeah, it's purely for treasure purposes. So, anyway, we now have a potency rune. Was there anyone I suppose unless someone wanted to make something +1 and you want to take the downtime to do that by moving a +1 off of something onto another item, that will be everything. Sounds like.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wait, there we go.
So, I would say it took probably a couple hours. So you're a couple hours into the day to do all this. Really, I would say a lot of this happened overnight, actually, because you had a lot of time yesterday.
Mm-hmm. So off we go.
Off you
Be
travel.
the wizard. That doesn't exist.
The party moves here. And that's 2, 3, 4. Let me just double check something here because I need to.
But it's sunny, so we can actually get through 2 squares.
Yeah, unless you want to stop in map or reconnoiter.
There's nothing too notable about this place, so I'm not really worried about it. Anyone else?
I suppose since it's not forests, it doesn't really need to be mapped.
Nobody's recorded though.
Well, remember, reconnoitering takes a hex action.
Exploration action.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's why I'm asking, do you want to stop and reconnoiter, or do you just want to move on to another hex?
I want to move on to the hills, personally.
Yeah, we'll do that. Well, I'm for just going to the next.
Reconnoitering a single hex takes a number of exploration activities equal to the number of travel activities necessary to traverse the hex.
So in this case, it'd be 1.
Yep. Means that technically the radish patch took 2, but I think how things worked out, we could have done that anyways.
Yeah.
So. On we go.
Going.
Off to see the
Okay.
plains or the hills.
Over the hills we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
over the
Alright.
hills, not through the woods. And we camp.
Camping time.
So, yep, as you camp, this area actually kind of has a rocky crag area.
Okay.
Um,
Like just in the way of a good spot to camp, or
no, just it's kind of a land features that it kind of has a rocky crag along
okay.
it.
Well, I
you
will
wanna-
try to find a good spot to camp.
Okay.
Probably with that rocky crag, because there's normally good spots for that.
Oops, that's not the set I wanted. Takes us back to prepare. Open that up so we can.
Finding a new campsite. Advance 2 hours. Still don't know why those started showing up now.
The buttons and all that.
The whispers that it automatically sends you, they didn't used to show up, but they do now.
Yeah, not sure, but you were able to do. You did roll a success, I believe. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Oh, did you guys want to have Lindsay come along with? I just need to know that, so if she's in the group.
I was planning to.
I mean, it would make
I'm down
sense.
for it.
Okay. That way I can just basically re-add her to the party.
We'll have to level up her sometime, but wait, would we?
Though she technically, even though she's part of the party, she does not, when it comes to camping, actually get to do camping things. I need to grab the right book for that. So we can go over again how a companion works for camping.
Right, we should have an extra activity for learning from her.
Yeah. Finished their site, they simply head to bed, consume rations, or if the check wasn't critical failure, spend time attempting camping activities. The activities can bolster them for the coming day, strengthening, build bonds between themselves or NPC companions, allow time to craft in the wild, so on. Camping activities are each taken by a single PC and each take 2 hours to complete. Multiple PCs can perform their camping activities simultaneously, but no two can attempt the same one at the same time. Only any PC achieves at least success on a particular camping activity, and the activity has not been attempted again by another PC until that session. Take up to 4 camping activities each day, as long as they aren't fatigued, and as long as there's enough time between watches. Blah, blah. PCs can also attempt to influence or discover activities to learn more about their NPC companions who are in the camp. Each such attempt to influence takes an hour and isn't limited to 1 success per session. Learning from a companion is an activity that can happen. All the companions in this book are presented with specialized camping activities. Normally, in order for the PC to be able to attempt one of these activities, the companion must be present to camp as well. But this activity allows the companion to attempt to teach the party how to perform the activity on their own. So basically, you gain a camp activity that they can do.
Yeah.
We
We gain a camp activity that one of us can do so long as she's there,
yes.
as well as the ability to try to learn it from her so that we don't need her with.
Mm-hmm. Expand twice the normal amount of ingredients to prepare 1 serving of the special meal, then attempt to Then attempt that special meals cooking lore check. Oh yes, cooking lore, because the fact that they want you to have cooking lore to do
Yep.
some of these is
Yeah.
annoying.
It is for the special meals.
That's just really annoying that they specifically want cooking lore.
Yep.
Have to take the additional lore feat.
In order to
Or
learn,
just
like favorite meals and whatnot.
when you gain an increase to a skill, you can pick up a lore.
Yeah. So, but yes, Lindsay's.
Obviously, we just need a rogue so that they have all the skills.
Shit, no kidding. Lindsay's camp is to bolster confidence. She inspires enthusiasm, inspires everyone around her, checks on all other camping activities, while Lindsay does so gains a +1 circumstance bonus. If she is a master performance, it becomes a +2. So you can't. The weird thing is that when the PC camp with Lindsay, she offers help. She helps others do better by boosting confidence in their camp duties. I'm trying to find the rule because it seems like that they just kind of get to do their thing.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. Like when you were reading it earlier, it sounded like it was the PCs can only use this if they're in the party, and therefore it would indicate that we do it. But that sounds like she does it.
She just does it.
I guess it's so that if she fails, we can do it while she's in the party.
Yeah,
Because since more than one PC can do a task, we just can't do it at the same time,
mm-hmm.
and only one can succeed.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about NPCs not just applying theirs, basically. Basically, they just kind of apply their bonuses, from what I can tell. Yeah, he.
It's like I gotta get
Okay.
a phone call.
It's weird on the rules on this. Because I thought we went over this before, and I think we were going to have them do any activity, but it seems like they can only do their activity.
So, yeah, at first we thought they could just pick an activity, and you discovered afterwards that it indicated that the PCs are the only ones that pick activities. So we were thinking that they didn't get to do anything at that point. But sounds like it is a
They do their specific activity in a camp.
mhm. Which is fair enough.
Yeah, they basically. So in this case, Lindsay. Where'd that go? 'Cause that's her actual story stuff. Where'd that go? When PCs camp with Lindsay, she helps others do better by boosting confidence. Checks on all other camp activities while Lindsay does so. Gains +1 circumstance bonus. If she's a master performance, it becomes a +2. So basically, everyone's getting a +1 circumstance bonus on
Woo.
what on
Camp
their
activities.
camp activities. So
Cool. Sorry, I had a phone call. I'm
You're
back
good.
now, though.
we were just verifying rules, and from what we can tell, the rules are that everyone gets a +1. Is that the NPC just does their activity?
Okay.
And yes, hi Coco. Needy. You're needy today.
Not re-rolling my roll though.
No.
Am I hunting or cooking tonight?
Oh.
That's up to you.
Laylee just does whatever needs to be filled out of the
Yeah,
two.
Alex, it doesn't matter. You got a crit. Like the +1 doesn't mean anything.
It's nothing. Hi, crit.
Eh, I'll go hunting for one more night and then cook for the rest of the trip, probably, because I should have enough ingredients for the rest of the trip after that. Unless I roll like that.
Happens.
No, you still get some basic ingredients.
Yep. It's not like it's a critical failure
Yep.
with a natural 3.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can't bump that up to a. Even with the +1, you just barely don't make it.
+1's in there too,
I
so
put a +1 on there already.
Okay. Steve, are you gonna do your camouflage roll, or have you done that already?
it did. It's higher up.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, I've already done it. I'm not going to re-roll it.
Nope, you're good. All right, which just leaves the cooking a meal.
Is survival, right?
Yep.
It's on the next.
Yeah.
All right, how much do we trust them to cook the meal?
Oh, I need to put a +1 modifier, huh?
It is considered just a camp activity, so yes.
+1 add.
Also,
There we go.
technically, I add 2 because you all are doing this at the same time.
What happened to call it a basic meal?
If I oh.
Knew not to trust her.
I mean, it is just a meal
Edible.
at that point. Like
It's just a basic meal.
it doesn't give you any bonuses.
Fair enough. Use that stuff. Yeah. Oh well, we have food. It's edible.
Pretty much.
Suppose you could call it that.
I mean, it could be better. I could have burnt it.
If it's edible, it's
You did
food.
burn it.
That's what
See
my
this
dad
right
used to
here?
say. That's why my mom started cooking.
I might have to take on the same idea.
Goodness.
Well, up to you. I mean, it doesn't add anything, so it's not like it's bad. It's just food.
Mhm.
I mean, you can still eat it.
Lena just kind of
Bland mammal.
smiles a little. Goes,
It's
"Mm,
food.
it's food. Yes, it's definitely food." Being kind about it. All right. Well, with this, time for watches. And since you have Lindsay, excuse me, not Lena.
I mean, we do have
We have
Lena
Lena, too.
too.
Yes. Since you have an extra person, you do have 5. Do that just so she's there.
And I did very good on my rolling for watching.
Yep, so you actually have 5 watches you can do.
Treat the total time required for a rest as if we had one size larger. So I actually have less time I spend resting too.
Same order, but have Lindsay go first ahead.
Morning, if I remember correctly.
That can work. And you actually get to treat it as if there's 6 people in the party, so... I have to remember.
What's the total time required at least?
Resting rules. So, it basically... you only need to spend 9 hours, 36 minutes instead of 10 hours.
We saved 24 minutes.
Yay!
You were definitely keeping track of that, right?
Yes, totally. Totally. Not.
Right.
I'm just going to say each watch is still 2 hours because,
Yay.
yeah.
The math.
I don't want to do the math on minutes like that in this scenario.
It makes sense.
Just feels kind of pointless to do that kind of that level of accuracy on math.
But who gets to have 1 minute less than anyone else? Because it doesn't even equally divide by 5.
Right?
Each watch is 115.2 minutes.
Ah, yes.
So we round up in 2 hours. Okay, good.
Yes.
Very useful. Thank you.
But the first watch goes by. Nothing happens. Next watch goes by. Nothing happens. Next watch goes by. Nothing happens. Next watch. Nothing happens. Final watch. Nothing happens.
Somewhat
No.
surprising.
I rolled a encounter beforehand, and there was no encounter overnight.
We'll see that we had a +2 to our perceptions.
It's 6 a.m. Because I got the times a little off, but that's okay.
We reconnoiter here and then move on, or just reconnoiter to Sycamore?
I've done a reconnoiter here. Move on.
Yeah.
Reconnoiter first.
It makes sense.
Okay.
I believe that is a survival check from one of us,
Yep.
which means from me.
Let's say, I think you're the best by a large margin.
Not
By a fair
that.
margin.
Fair margin. 4 is a lot early.
You're double mine, so yes, a large margin.
It is 4 points, I guess.
Let's see.
5 for Dawn.
It's just public, right?
No, this open terrain. Yeah. I was just double checking that it was listed as open terrain.
Pretty sure it is public.
Yeah.
Because we'll know the result.
right. While you're doing this reconnoitering, could I get a perception check from you?
Sure.
Happy Friday indeed. Saw you had your session earlier. How'd it go?
Blind.
There's a. I actually just put a drop
Oh.
in the.
Let me go to where my token exists.
Good idea. The dog is wanting all the attention, like always.
Assuming it keeps saying the same error for you too.
Missing statistic on selected actors.
That's because the selected actor is the party.
Oh,
Even though I'm currently selected on Lena on the other.
let me do it
No, I
this
mean
way.
the
Yeah.
thing Bryce put in the thing is the party perception check.
Yeah, let me go here. And see what it does. Select at least. Yeah, no, I want it in chat. There we go. Try that.
That works.
All right. As you're in busy reconnoitering, you notice that there is a 5-foot wide crack that, as you peek in, looks to widen into a deeper cave, and looks to have something sparkle slightly in there.
Ooh. Tidy.
Can I see any sign of like life or anything in the cave?
No sign of life that you see.
How deep is it?
It's a 20-foot crevice, and then you're estimating probably around 30 feet in the cave itself, just kind of based on the look.
Does the cave? How deep is the cave? Sorry. Like, does the cave keep going past it, or
Doesn't look
can I
like
see
it.
the back of it? All right. I will send Kitty to just crawl down and grab whatever it is and bring it up.
Kitty
So
kind of
Kitty
crawls
can
in,
climb.
messes around a little bit, brings back a rock that looks to have some sort of ore in it.
Can I roll a nature to see if I recognize
You
what it
can.
is? Yep.
You do not know.
Uh,
that ran up.
Why did it?
What? That went off your
What?
light? Not you? Hold on.
I have no idea why it did that.
Try that again, because I realized that. I'm like, wait. There was no modifiers there.
The
You
light-
definitely recognize gold when you see it.
I will, for now, stick that in my bag, because kind of assuming that the others are nearby, but not necessarily right at where I'm at while I'm
No.
reconnoitering.
Stupid 1 second boom in the party. So it is reconnoitered. There's ore here.
Old Sycamore is looking even better to me now because we can have people head out and mine the ore not too far away. And once I got back to the party, I'd mention it to them,
Mm-hmm.
show them the ore.
Basically, just while it is a gold vein here, the basic thing is that just simply that there is
Yep.
ore here, and that when it comes to doing kingdom building stuff, you could establish a mine here and double the output.
Here's the true question. Do I have a chunk of gold ore that I can sell later?
Not a big chunk. It's
I
a
figured
little
it's
bit
probably going to be like worth 1 or 2 gold.
at most.
Also, I gotta point something out. I
Okay.
don't even have a light spell token available on either of the maps that I have access to. I don't know why it came up with Lena's light.
I don't know. That was weird.
You somehow have an item selected in an inventory?
No, because I don't have it on anything in my inventory either. That is an actor that tried to roll it. Like, I know there was a map somewhere that had that on it, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But anyway,
but it is fairly reasonable that Lena's light did not know what it was.
yeah.
And fairly questionable that Lena's light only failed and did not critically fail.
It doesn't have any negatives, so
Yeah, which is questionable. The light has average intelligence.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, it's your light. Of course, it has average intelligence.
And if it's serving me, it's probably got lower than average.
I was gonna make a joke. Yeah, well, of course, it has average intelligence. It's pretty bright.
Goodness.
But yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
On to Old Sycamore.
Yep, on to Old Sycamore. You take your other ability and take the step over to the Old Sycamore. Actually, before we do, I'm actually inserting something here. As you kind of pack up and get ready to leave, where was that? Make sure I got this right. As you kind of start to travel, get ready to go and travel, a mangy dog emerges from nearby.
Lena's just gonna look at the dog and oh, and who are you?
As
Because of course I can talk to the dog. So.
Yep. you just talk to it. It kind of replies back, "No time, hurry," and kind of like starts kind of showing like a guidance in a direction that you're able to just understand because you can speak to animals. So we skip the nature rolls.
Woohoo, druid.
Selena's just gonna casually start following and hope that the rest of the party does too.
Lena, where are
Even
we
though they
going?
don't know why. I don't know. The dog wants us to go this way.
Okay. I guess I'll follow.
All right.
Just technically we should all long rest, but also
Yes,
do I
make
have-
sure you like quote unquote long rest, because you totally
yeah,
spent
max
spells and
HP, no
whatnot.
spells.
yeah, that's why I was saying, but also
Yes.
not down any resources. No point in clicking it.
As it travels just a little bit, and you come across a pair of boulders and an unconscious man.
Be clear, the unconscious man is not under the boulders, right?
No,
Okay.
he is lying between them.
Does he look wounded?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. I assume that the dog's indicating that it needs help for him.
Yes, in fact, as you got close, it rushed to his side and started kind of licking at his face.
I'm just gonna go up and start treating his wounds.
Okay. Can I have first everyone? Let me switch to the token scene so it does this correctly. Roll perception. I like having this ability to just throw up a prompt and not have
Yeah,
to do
it is useful.
calculations. It is.
You're just like, I don't have to keep track of the DC. I just click the button and it's there.
Yeah, I mean, I have to put in the DC, but then it just tells me right away what your success rating was, so I don't have to actually do the calculation and figure that out myself.
I know for the one I'm running, that Season of Ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
the trying to remember what they call it, but effectively the GM book for it in there. The Adventure Paths book in
Yeah.
it. They actually have most of those integrated into the book so that you just click the little chat bubble next to it and it puts it in with the DC in place and everything.
Yeah, and when it's something I have that, like I already have
Mhm.
the journal entries for, I can do that. I don't have the journal entries for the characters
That's
and
fair.
their story stuff. So I kind of just have to. I have to kind of just run those and myself.
That's fair enough.
But
Anyways,
everyone but Dawn. Dawn, you're just kind of shocked at finding a guy unconscious and wounded. Here's the sound of something large but distant crashing through kind of the grassy area nearby.
Lena's
With
just
a periodical bellow of anger.
how close does it sound? Or let me put it this way. Does it sound like I probably have time to treat this man's wounds, or does it sound like I need to be prepared?
Sounds like if you
And
want to
coming this
leave
way.
him here and stay here and treat wounds, you probably will be in for a fight.
I'll take a leave and put myself between Lena and the sounds.
Can I recognize the sound at all with the bellows?
You would have to
Bellowing.
roll a recall knowledge on a thing that I need to pull up the recall knowledge, the page for recall knowledge.
Is it something I would be able to recall with nature?
That's
Or
what
is it
I'm
gonna be a
checking.
society?
It would be society.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother.
Okay.
Can I force an elixir of life down his throat?
I mean, I can bother.
You could.
He's waterborne. I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Be careful, or you'll be his target.
The
I
hard
guess...
part. It's
Oh, that's the
gotta
wrong
be this
button.
one.
I guess I'll do this then, since I'm trained. Is anyone else trained? I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, Lena will actually just be on guard at that point
Okay.
and like watching for where the sound's coming from. So Dawn, for context, sees Lena getting ready to get out her healing dirt that she always uses. And then
yeah.
just kind of stops on guard, turns, and is no longer like watching him.
Laylee,
Yes.
this sounds like it might be a troll.
Mm.
All right, give me a sec.
Well,
This
It's
was
okay. There's 4 trolls already in here, so
There are.
Bro.
This one, give me a minute, because this is going to
Oh,
basically
gosh.
be... Screw it, we'll just use the scene. We'll just use this scene for this.
I did not automatically prepare anything that would help me. Good, I didn't accidentally metagame.
I mean,
Good thing my versatile vials doesn't care. I can pull whatever bomb I know out of my hand.
This is where I wish I need to look into adding
I genuinely didn't know we were gonna run into a troll anytime soon. Me having floating flame as my second rank spell is just because it's one of the better second rank spells for damage.
It is.
I already used it against a goblin,
I would have told the party, by the way.
so I conveniently
have fire. He's
So, I am, for general purposes, we're just going to use the planes once it loads. Just because
Yeah. Planes.
I don't have a rocky crag area for this,
there.
and I'm being a little lazy on setting up said area. Hi, Coco.
one of these days it'll load on my side.
Yes,
I
hi,
don't know
Coco.
why it's taking so long.
I mean, I think I've said this before, but each of us have been GMs. We understand.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Boy, howdy, do we understand.
This is where I actually wish I had what are Forgotten Realm or Forgotten Adventures has now added a map building system inside Foundry
Oh.
to use it that utilizes like all the tile system stuff in it, so that you don't have to build in another map area and export. And I just haven't paid. I don't know if I have that on my subscription for. Excuse me. I don't think I do. But I need to get that figured out, because
This is
that'd be nice.
Here we go. Now it's finally trying to load again. I decided to try refreshing since it was taking so long to load.
Mm-hmm.
And then I wound up with a black screen for a little while. Well, black browser. But now it actually loaded.
I'm trying to remember
Just
where.
took forever.
Oh, this can be removed. Just gonna put it in the corner.
You have a horse.
Oh well.
You should
I
just
guess.
rename the horse
Amaryllis,
and
yes.
give it health back
Yes.
and take the
Amaryllis.
effects off of it.
And then
Okay, I'm trying to remember where
You
all
can
the
name it Atreyu.
characters
What?
are.
You can name it Atreyu.
What is a Treyu?
I think it's into the Wild.
Don't get him started. It'll be a
Oh.
never-ending story.
My gosh, you're.
Yeah.
I'm.
You know how much pain you just caused by not recognizing that.
The worst part is, I watched the second movie. I didn't watch the first one.
I
Yeah,
haven't.
that is the worst part.
I haven't seen that movie since I was like 8.
That's fully reasonable. Neither have I. But
Has been that long so much.
the fact that he hasn't even watched the first one, he just watched the second one.
It's all we had in my house.
Like,
Let's just type in
I'll
this
defend
search.
why would you even watch the second one if you hadn't?
Because
had
I
the
was
first
a
one?
kid.
So, you didn't understand chronology as a kid? Like,
No,
I
we
don't
didn't have the
expect you to
second
know the
movie,
name.
And my mom was
but-
like, "Hey, this is a really fun one."
If that's all you have, like that, there's only so much you can do there.
I would
Like,
hope
my
that he
mom
had
never had
more
the
than
first movie.
one movie in the house total.
Yes, but if you never
Yes.
had access to the first one to watch it,
Then you just never watch it.
Oh God.
I don't know. I was a kid. My mom told me it was a good movie, so I watched it.
You were a kid and your life was a nightmare.
Jeez, just insult his mom like that.
Hey, nightmares for children can be very, very simple things.
that is true.
We're all adults here. Temporally, maybe not maturely. Maturation.
Yeah, Alex.
Whatever the word for that is. We are all of legal age.
I'm going with that.
That's a dangerous wording to use, but yeah.
Oh Lord.
Steve,
We are all of the age of
I
majority.
have proven your point.
you
Thank you.
you are not beating any allegations here today, Steve.
What allegations? There were none until Sean started the chicanery.
Oh yeah, blame me. You're equally to blame in this, and you know it.
I'm just trying to say, we're all of legal age to drink alcohol, okay?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to do that anyways.
Just because we're allowed to doesn't mean we will.
You know
Anyhow, they don't have this character in the actors. Is he in the compendium by chance?
Part of me wants to drink the last thing my mom had.
He is in the compendium. Huzzah!
Let's go!
Congratulations.
I need to look this up again.
I had to dig for him, but we'll put him in
Favorite
here.
drink, a non sequitur to the compendium.
You guys, I'm going to do this. You're going to be, for purposes, you're going to be up this way. Who shoved the potion down the throat? Was that Steve?
Me.
Horses will be the
Person who can make it for free.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was an elixir of life, not a health potion.
So he's currently wounded 1 and has 2 HP.
Yeah, same but different, but still same.
Alright. Now imagine there's a couple of boulders in this spot.
Well, boulders.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
some
what's a
nice.
Nice boulder.
Exactly. These are totally the boulders.
Those are some nice boulders.
As he kind of sputters awake. Who are you?
The people that just saved your life, be grateful.
It sounds like we have bigger problems at the moment.
Unless you can help, hush. There's a troll somewhere.
Yeah, we need to kill it.
That's the plan. You probably
Okay.
shouldn't try to include yourself in that right now.
Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know. You all seem fairly confident. You got to be careful though. Trolls regenerate. Hopefully, fire and acid should help mitigate that. But I don't know. Do you have anything like that on you? He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know who you are or what you have. So. Oh.
I think I can figure something out as I'm just like one hand juggling a versatile vial.
That works. Just be wary. It's definitely not a nice thing. As he's, very much just trying to recover from waking up after almost dying.
Can I get away with just battle medicing him? I know it's not technically in battle right now, but just heal him up with an action.
Yeah, you could. I
Doesn't
would
really
say
make sense that you can't do it outside of battle, but
Yeah.
technically speaking.
yeah, I would say you could get away with it. Basically, spend a turn, quote unquote.
I'm gonna choose to do it at the DC 20 and hopefully succeed. He is healed.
He is very much healed.
Just hold still. I'm gonna very quickly bandage you up. It's not much.
Oh, well, thank you. As you say this, the troll comes bounding in. Oh, technically.
I shall be directly between wherever direction it's in and Lena between. Because I just didn't know which direction it was coming from.
Acting like Lena needs your protection. You're
I'm
right,
right.
but
I'll just stand here, I guess.
It's basically a hey, you're right, but hey.
Well, it's one of those, you're actively healing someone, might as well have the frontliner there or one of the frontliners.
that way I can actively heal you after.
So you don't get targeted. Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. Ugh.
Why do they only
'Cause,
have
yeah.
that version of it in here? That's annoying. Oh, they only have a version of the dog that's at a higher level for later stuff.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have it
That's
at this
fine.
level, and they're like, oh, it's this type of creature. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. It's not the right.
I was seeing...
It is not the right picture, but
It's a good boy, though.
Yeah. it is not the correct picture that they have set because it's more of a wolf look, not that.
Not a Saint
Fair.
Bernard.
Not a Saint Bernard, but I'm not
Things ugly.
going to
Cool.
attempt to change all the stats on it for now because they have it at level 6 for the actual dog, and I'm not doing that right now because that's not what it should be at.
I mean, we don't just get a level 6 helping us?
No. As much as you would like it, no.
I mean, maybe if you swapped out whatever troll it is for a high level troll, then maybe we'd want that.
Okay, he can just make it a troll in the same sense as the troll that I always use to threaten my first edition Pathfinder players. Make an esoteric troll.
But encounter is made. Please add yourself to the encounter, and we will start here in a moment.
I rolled awfully.
Okay, it's a forest troll. Not that I know a damn thing about a forest troll.
I know it is a troll. Oh shoot.
I think it's a hills troll because it's in the hills. And I was told it's a troll.
But it was in the dungeon. We just thought you ought to know.
Probably rage since I'm conscious here.
Alex?
Has Alex fallen asleep on us?
Oh no. Brought that toast.
He
I
might
was
have.
asking that jokingly.
He might have. Alex, are you there? This is the only reason why I would like cameras, so that if that happened, we could see it.
Like, we don't know if he's just AFK or...
Yeah,
'cause occasionally he has to run AFK or mute.
right.
I think it was if he was just muted, he would, unmute for a moment to say something, I'd hope.
I would hope so as well.
So yeah, are we stopping here?
We might have to stop here for today.
Man's just gone.
He is.
I'm half surprised that the guy we're saving isn't joining the fight and it's just his dog.
No, he's in it.
Oh, yeah, he's just all the way at the bottom. Never mind.
Yep.
Oh, which is fair. He just recovered.
I will just.
I mean, he's pretty well recovered, right?
I'm rolling this for Alex since he's not here. Just so that he's in. But,
How am I near the top?
Well, you rolled relatively high-ish.
Well, yeah, I know.
For
I
you.
rolled, average.
I rolled a natural 4.
Yeah. So we might need to just, in the future, make sure people have cameras on, just so that if this happens, we can see it. Not like I'll be putting cameras on stream, it's just more for our own
Mm-hmm.
what's going on.
I got mine set up, so fair enough.
But yeah, I think we lost Alex completely.
I mean, I could try calling him.
Maybe try that real quick. See if that wakes him up if he is asleep.
I mean, if it does, I'll feel slightly bad about it, but...
Yeah. I noticed we hadn't heard him for a little while.
Yeah, I just figured he wasn't really talking.
So yay!
Haven't done this call in this number in forever.
Guess I also have his number unless it's changed in the past 5 years.
Well, we only need one person to try call him for now.
Yeah.
He did not answer.
Okay, he's probably out. So yeah, I guess we'll end it here since we lost Alex. I don't want to run a
Probably a
combat.
good spot to end it, anyways.
It's a decent spot for sure. Like it was gonna be here. Like I figured combat wouldn't take too long, and then we can move. You can move on to the, and basically end up moving on to the tree. But we can stop here for now and pick up next time.
Fair enough.
So, yay! Love these types of happenstances.
It happens.
It does. So,
We're all working
Happens
adults.
to the best of stances.
Best of stances.
yes, it does, Steve. With all that said, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that like, that follow, or that subscribe button wherever you're watching and whatever button is available for you. Really not much to say tonight, but don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I've got a martial arts belt test, and I'm probably going to be dead afterwards. So, yeah. But with all that said, have a good night. We'll catch you next time.
And even if your players fall asleep on you,
Don't get too salty.